Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Brent. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Ellie. Ellie Watercolor. Hola, mi Sundi, mi querida Sundi. Welcome, Allison. Hello, Knits and Craft. Hello, Spirograph Hand Mandala Art. Hi. Hola, Paper Ambina, bienvenida. Hola, Lulu. Hola, Anita. Hi, everybody. Nice to be here with you once again. Un placer estar nuevamente con todos ustedes por acá. ¿Qué tal están? Cuéntenme. How are you doing? Bienvenida, Claudia. Bienvenido, Michelle. Hello, Emily. Hello, Brent. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you. All the people who are joining. Can you hear me well? Okay, so today we are going to have a great live. Oh, thank you. Today we're going to have a very, very nice live. Our guest, João, just joined, and I'm very happy and very honored today because we are going to have one artist who is just so talented and amazing. El día de hoy vamos a tener a un invitado de lujo. Estoy muy contenta. Vamos a tener a João Charrua de Portugal. Es un gran artista en todo el sentido de la palabra. Con un estilo muy único, diferente y peculiar. Inon Toledano, welcome. I need to talk to you too, Inon. Yeah, look that I'm telling you. After I will write to you. Bienvenidos a todos. Entonces, vamos a tener a nuestro querido João Charrua. Ya le voy a preguntar si se pronuncia así el nombre. Vamos a traer a João y vamos a comenzar a platicar con él porque hay mucho, mucho, mucho de qué hablar. So, I am going to send right now the invitation to João because there is so much to talk. I love his peculiar, unique, beautiful, and mysterious style. So we're going to talk a little bit with João and get ready because he's going to teach us how to fold that beautiful BI mask. But first we're going to know a little bit about his work. So João, I'm going to send you the invite right now. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. There. So get ready. My dear Shuki, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know it's very late for you. There he is. Hello. Hello, João. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine. I just have to adjust a little bit.
Don't worry. How do you pronounce your name? João?
It's very difficult to teach, but you have to make a nasal sound like on, João, and you have to
João.
close on.
Oh my God,
You have
João. Yeah, it's a very difficult sound in Spanish and in English. Yes.
Yes, I know. And in many other languages also.
Before we begin talking, I want to tell you thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Well, I appreciate. I thank you so much also.
I know you are very famous and many people in Europe love your work, but I want to tell you that here in America and in Latin America, your work is very, very admired.
And I'm famous. I just fold. I just like to fold. And if people like my work, it's nice. It's nice to know.
But you know, you tell it in a very simple way. I just fold, but you have a gift because your creations are very unique and they are beautiful. And I don't know what's going on your mind when you are creating and designing because all the designs are so different and they have a very beautiful personality.
Yeah. Well, I like to fold things that tell me something, because I like to explore this kind of. For me, origami is like a tool to express myself. Okay, so I like to explore different ideas, and don't like to restrain myself to the basic origami. So I
Exactly.
like to explore techniques and mixed things, and it's a way that I feel comfortable to explore ideas, not just to stand or the traditional origami.
That's
So that's why
yeah,
maybe I don't know,
that's
but my
fine.
work is
Yeah,
that's
that's why
what it is.
we can see the result in your folds. Give me one moment. I'm gonna translate this to my friends in Spanish.
Okay, okay.
Um, Estuvimos platicando un poquito sobre el estilo de João. En el nombre de João es muy difícil de pronunciar. Es un sonido nasal que no tenemos en español ni en inglés. Yo le estaba preguntando que en qué se inspira cuando ustedes ven todas sus creaciones. Y él me dice que a él le gusta crear, no le gusta limitarse, a él le gusta experimentar. Y nosotros podemos ver eso en sus creaciones. When did you begin folding?
Well, I fold when I was a little child, like everyone fold the traditional models.
Mhm.
But then I spent a lot of long time with no touching any kind of origami. But maybe I started to fold again 12 years ago, maybe when
Mhm.
my daughter was about to born, and I started to investigate some activities to make with her, to do with her, and I discovered origami. In the beginning, I started to explore the basics, the basic folds. Then I discovered what people were doing at that time, and it struck me. It was amazing the level of origami that people were doing, and I started to investigate a little more the techniques, uh, I started to fold my own models.
Wow,
But it all begins more or less 12 years ago.
12
Yes.
years ago, when your daughter was about to to be born. How old is
Yeah.
she now? 12 years?
12. Yes.
Does she
She's 12.
fold?
Yes. She now lately she doesn't fold too much anymore, but she started full at 4, 5, yes, and but she time to time she grabs a paper and she folds something.
That's great. That's so great. I have a son. He's 9 years old, and sometimes I want to fold with him, but he is not into origami at all. At all.
Yeah,
He tells me, "Mom, it's boring." Yeah.
but when she was little, she saw me to fold many times, and she always was staring at me and looking what I was doing, and she gradually started to fold. Then she was a little bit the will to fold, but she times to times, and she memorizes, and what she learned, she didn't forget. So it's something that is with her, but
Mm.
not so regularly now.
There is a saying in Spanish that it says, "De tal palo, tal astilla." Do you know it?
No, no.
That one means that the saying it is something like in Spanish that the apple falls not so far from the tree, something like that. So it's in
Okay.
her genes. It's in her genes. Yeah, that's amazing. Le he preguntado a Joao cuándo comenzó a plegar y saben que él dice que comenzó a plegar desde que era chiquitito, lo normal como todas las personas, pero que hubo un tiempo que él no tocó el papel ni nada. Pero después, cuando su hija estaba a punto de nacer, hace 12 años, él comenzó a plegar porque él quería tener actividades para hacer con su niña. Comenzó a plegar, comenzó a ver las técnicas, a explorar y comenzó a hacer sus primeros diseños. Su niña ya tiene 12 años y a ella le gusta plegar de vez en cuando, así que esa fue la forma en la que comenzó él en el mundo del origami. Wow. And you began folding 12 years ago. And did you begin designing also 12 years ago?
No, no. In the beginning, I started to fold traditional models,
Mhm.
Then I started to fold other designs of other artists, but I always tried to modify something on the designs. I try to investigate how they do it, and then I try to appropriate the model for myself. So that's the process that when I started the designing. Then I move it from the other designs for my ideas.
And
But it be
how
out.
often you do masks or faces? Because what you do, imagine, you can begin folding traditional designs, and after it's a big jump from that to what you do right now, because it's very unique.
Yes, it's something that fascinates me because when you fold a face, you don't need anything more to make an expression or to express something. Just with the face, you can express a lot of things, and that thing catch me to fold the masks. I also like to drawing, and maybe there is a parallel between the two things, but for me masks are a fascination.
Exactly.
and,
And they are beautiful.
and yes, I'm constantly exploring new bases, and trying to, because the bases are deeply associated with the expression that you want to give. If you fold a very simple mask, you don't have too many possibilities to express emotions. But if you choose the right kind of paper and the right base, maybe you can bring more expression to the mask. So I like both. I like to do minimalist masks and more complex and more shaped masks.
With
But
a
it
lot
depends.
of detail. Yes. Wow, that's amazing. That's great. Le preguntaba a Yao si él comenzó a plegar, cuándo comenzó él a plegar sus diseños. Y él dice que al principio comenzó a plegar lo mismo, diseños tradicionales, luego él comenzó a agregar modificaciones para él mismo, hasta que comienza a plegar algo que le fascina, lo que son las máscaras. Le gustan mucho las expresiones del rostro. Él puede plegar máscaras minimalistas o máscaras con mucho detalle, pero algo que a él le gusta es ponerle mucha expresión a lo que son sus máscaras. Así que, y eso es algo que nosotros podemos ver en sus creaciones. I saw some minimalistic masks that you have. For example, you share a beautiful tutorial of a mask that is a card. That one, it could be simple or easier than the other designs, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
When you go to South America, for example, they sell some wooden masks, and that's what it came to my mind. Yeah, when I saw that one. And you have one that really impressed me. You have many masks that they look like old people, but there is one that look, I don't know if it's a demon or what. I put it in the video. What? Oh my God, that's my favorite. And it's so beautiful. Did you fold that one with one single sheet of paper?
I guess it's this one.
Ah,
Talking about is this one?
yes. I am talking about that one.
Yeah.
That one is fascinating. Wow.
It's on paper, and so this is what I'm talking about. The complexity of the base. It allows you to bring more expression to the folds. And this is a base that I've been exploring for a long time. And every time that I fold this base, it gives me a different result each time, because it has so many possibilities to change a fold, a different layer, and it's a base that I like to explore, this one. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Can you show it like this? Can you put it like this so people can see it? Look at that one. Wow. Miren,
The light.
miren cuánto detalle. Miren qué hermosa esa máscara. Ay, es que parece una escultura. It looks like an sculpture.
Yes, I like this kind of masks, these busts, I guess, because they are very exoteric. If you put it and fold it with a large paper, it's like a sculpture.
Exactly.
And sometimes I like to paint, and I like to enlighten some details to bring the more more expression. I have another one here, like this one.
Wow.
This is printed.
One.
I give a little more expression to the details. I don't know if you can see because the light, but
No.
the lines of the face, they are a little bit tainted, so it's yes, it enlightens the expression of the face.
Exactly. Wow. They are beautiful and they are big. They are big. They are not small.
Yeah, I wish I had uh, more space in my house to fold bigger pieces, but that's a problem that I have. I have to restrain myself to relatively small pieces because I have no space here. But I wish that
I would love to go to a museum and see an exposition of your work because that's what your work looks like. It looks like you say they look like busts and they look like. I just imagine a lot of your work. Oh, that would be great. That would be beautiful.
yes.
Have you ever had an exposition? I imagine, yeah, right?
Yes. I had several exhibitions locally and internationally. Locally, I had some exhibitions individually on my own, and internationally, I have made some collaborations and some collective exhibitions also. Yes, times to times it appears something like that, and I like to collaborate with this kind
I
of
hope
things.
someone in Canada can bring you so I can see your work. Beautiful, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Wow. Fíjense que hemos estado hablando un poquito de las máscaras. Nos enseñó una máscara que a mí me fascina, la máscara que parece un demonio. ¿Is it a demon?
Yeah, you can call it a demon.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like that, right? Esta máscara y él
There's
dice que
horns, and you can say it's a demon. Yes.
yeah. Dice él que son unas máscaras que él trata de ponerle todos los detalles para que sean muy expresivas. El papel que ha usado para esas es un papel grande, por eso que las máscaras tienen un tamaño relativamente grande. Y también yo le decía a él que me encantaría ver su trabajo en un museo, porque eso parece, a él le gusta mucho plegar máscaras que parecen bustos. Entonces, si ustedes se fijan, ese es el estilo de él. Y me dice él que él ha tenido colaboraciones con personas y ha tenido lo que son exhibiciones en el extranjero y también lo que es en Portugal. Talking about the paper, that's the basic thing. What kind of paper do you use and what's the size that you generally use?
Yes. I don't have one kind of paper that I usually work always, but as my as the same of my explorations, I like to explore different kind of materials and papers. For example, each paper allows you to give you different kind of expressions and different results of what you are thinking. For example, that mask that I show you, it's impossible to fold with a thick paper. It has to be a paper that has memory and it's stiff like an elephantine. But there are other masks that folded with a different paper, like cotton paper. It allows you to give so many details. I can show you one. One here. I don't know if it's the white. I can like
we can see it. Oh my God! Look, it looks like an old person. Yeah, very expressive.
you can fold like with this paper. You can shape the paper to the limit. You can fold the teeth. You can fold many details. I don't know if you see it because the light is maybe.
We can see the teeth. Oh my God, the teeth are perfect. Everything is so perfect. That's amazing.
So, it's the same principle. It has a base, then that is worked with the details.
Yeah.
And I can show you another technique and another mask. That is this one. You can see.
Wow. Miren qué linda. It looks like
This is a technique that is crumble and it has it is painted also, but it's a mix of techniques. I had
Yes.
the base, then I crumbled the paper, and then I started to shape the mask.
Wow, that's beautiful. What kind of paper did you use for that one?
This is, I guess it's aluminium with with tissue paper, I guess.
Yeah,
Then
tissue paper. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful mask. What do you do with your masks? Do you have a collection at home?
Yes, some are at home, some are in private collectors that I send, but mostly they are are all around the house.
Look who is telling you, son with foil paper, Jackson. He is
Yes.
amazing with the masks. Yes. Wow, that's amazing. Le
This
estaba
is not,
preguntando a Joao, saben que
yes.
él habla español también, así que él entiende lo que yo les estoy diciendo. Le estaba preguntando sobre qué tipo de papel él utiliza y él dice que él utiliza diferentes tipos de papel, porque cada papel da una expresión diferente, detalles diferentes y por ejemplo nos enseñó la máscara que parece un demonio. Dice que parece, ocupó una máscara, ocupó el papel Elephant High. No se puede ocupar un papel muy grueso porque se necesita un papel que tenga memoria. Y nos mostró otra, la máscara blanca que tiene los detalles de los dientes. Es la primera vez que veo una máscara con dientes. ¡Qué barbaridad! Y la última que nos mostró es un papel tissue foil y esa máscara dice que él ocupó diferentes técnicas. Hay una técnica donde ustedes van arrugando, entonces esa técnica es la que él utilizó y así hizo la nariz, las arruguitas, perfección. ¡Qué bárbaro! Wow, you're a master with the masks. Is there any mask that you say, oh, I love this one, this is my favorite? Do you have any specific favorite mask or you like them all?
It's always the one that I didn't fold yet.
I love that one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that one because you are playing and playing. Yes, you are
Yeah.
creating. Um, how do you do with your masks? For example, talking about Finn Jackson, with him, we had a live and he taught us how to make his masks and we have to print something
Yeah.
and we shape it. Yeah. What about you? How is your technique? Do you use the
No,
same technique or no?
I always like to have a base and start always from there. The base always gives me the all the details that I need to fold the face. It's a different technique. Finn works with the fold the paper like it's a shell. I like to fold a different way. It's more traditional. It's more origami
Yeah.
rather than just printing the paper. But I like this kind of challenge also to myself to think about it and to think how to distribute all the things that I need to make a mask.
Exactly.
I never tried the way that Finn. Yes, I've tried one or two times,
Different
but
style.
I think for me, I like this relationship with the base and the finish work. So I like simple bases that allows me to go to explore more detail.
Exactly.
That's for me.
Yeah. You know, I am very lucky because I have interviewed the two best mask designers, you and Finn, and both of you, your work is just amazing. It's great, it's unique and stunning, and it's so different. Yeah. But both are beautiful. The work that you do is amazing. Things in you. Le estaba preguntando a Joao cómo es que él hace sus máscaras, porque yo tuve la oportunidad también de entrevistar a Finn Jackson y nosotros sabemos que él hace unas máscaras preciosas. Con él imprime un patrón y lo vamos marcando y formando. Dice Yao que él no hace eso, que él coge lo que es una base y se inspira en la base. De esa base él va agregando detalles y es un reto para él porque le sirve de inspiración. Así que son dos estilos totalmente diferentes, pero dos estilos que son shocking, son impactantes, la verdad. Your masks. When I see your masks, I see women, I see old people, I see like mystic creatures. What do you like to fold the most? Or you just feel your guts?
Yeah, I don't have one specific theme to fold. I like to explore different kind of themes and because it's something that it's a mix. Sometimes it's the base that suggests me a way to fold to find something. Other times I have an idea and I try to pursue that idea and explore in the range of my bases that I have to go to find that specific expression or mask. So there is no specific path that I like to follow. I
So,
like this kind of imprevisible,
yeah, predictable. Yeah.
unpredictable
Something
way to
surprising. Yeah.
yes.
It's a spontaneous. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to surprise myself when I'm folding. Sometimes I even disconnect myself from what I'm doing and let my hands to work and to improvise. And sometimes I look and there are designs that appear to me that I didn't expect it to them to be there.
Yeah.
So sometimes like a rotation of a base or something like that, it suggests you a way to fold and to pursue an idea. It happens to me a lot of time because I'm always playing with the paper, and sometimes I rotate the paper or you fold something like you don't expect, and something appears. So that's the kind of mask that I like the most.
Yeah.
So sometimes I try to pursue an idea and try to make more conventional origami that is design a base and then explore the points and everything. Yeah.
You tell me that you like to play with a vase, for example, with a vase. When we thinking about origami, when we think about bases, I think about the traditional bases. So is that the kind of base that you work, for example, with an origami base, or is another thing?
No, it's bases that I create to have the basic features that I need. For example, for the face, you need a point that is a nose, and then you need three or four more features that you have to incorporate on that base. The mouth, for example, and the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 or 4 specific bases. Maybe I have a little bit more, but I have a couple of bases that have these specific points.
Yeah.
They're very simple bases. We are going to try one today. That is this one, but they allow me to with the same base to explore 50 or 100 different designs.
Exactly.
I had made a challenge myself that last year it was to fold 100 consecutive designs of masks.
Wow.
And I managed to do it, but it was an interesting challenge because
How
when
many?
you 100 100
Wow, 100, all different.
all different.
Wow.
And I tried to be as different as possible from one to other. That's a good exercise for designers that want
Yeah.
to explore creativity because at the 10 masks I was running out of ideas.
Yeah.
So I have to push myself to go further, and it's a great challenge.
And you did it, yeah. And I imagine all that what you learned, a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience gained in that challenge.
Yes, interestingly, your brain starts to adapt, and it gets some strategies to be creative. It's amazing. If you fold something for a long time, you start to create this kind of connections,
Yeah.
and simply you go, and sometimes it's difficult. You have to be inspired also. You
Exactly.
have to
Yeah.
want to do the same, but it's curious how the brain works, because it starts to be natural.
Yeah.
The things, yes, and it was a very interesting challenge.
Oh my God, what a challenge. Imagínense, les voy a contar algo increíble que me acaba de decir. Yo le preguntaba a él que él me dice que él siempre trabaja a partir de una base. Yo le pregunto que a qué se refiere con una base, porque cuando nosotros en el mundo del origami hablamos sobre una base, comenzamos a imaginar las bases tradicionales, una base tradicional, una base de grulla, la water bomb base, pero me dice él que no, que él tiene varias bases que son de donde él saca, por ejemplo, la nariz, los diferentes rasgos de la máscara, pero de una base él puede sacar diferentes diseños. Y todas las máscaras son diferentes. Él se puso un reto. El reto que él se puso es de plegar 100 máscaras diferentes. Y lo hizo. Y plegó 100 máscaras y todas son diferentes. Imagínense. Y eso le iba a preguntar yo a él. ¿Cuántas máscaras ha plegado? Pero veo yo que es un número enorme. How, how long do you take to finish one of your masks? When you are working and when you are inspired, do you finish it, for example, in one day, or do you leave it over there on the desk and you continue another day? How do you do it?
It depends. It depends. The mask, the folding of the mask is relatively quick.
Mm-hmm.
It depends of the work. Normally, I do one test,
Mm-hmm.
then I refine with different versions, and to get to one final version that I like all the details.
Mm-hmm.
When I do that, it takes me a little more time, because I cannot do everything in one day. So I fold one day, I fold the base, then another day I refine a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I let standing on the table, looking at her, at the masks, and see how it goes. Because sometimes I grab the mask and I unfold everything and refold. It happens, and I don't have some workflow to make a mask. It depends. It depends a lot. And
Yes.
if I go to paint one mask, it's also a different kind of work, and it takes me also a long time.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So it's not an easy work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I imagine you folding and I see you enjoying the process, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It's one thing that gives me a lot of pleasure to do. It's fold origami in general.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yes.
Exactly, yes. Imagínense, le pregunto a él cómo es el proceso creativo de él. Si él pliega una máscara en un día, por ejemplo, y él dice que el plegado de la máscara es relativamente sencillo, pero que a él le toma tiempo porque puede ser que en un día él pliegue lo que es la base, otro día él pliega los rasgos. Hay días que él deshace la máscara completamente y la vuelve a plegar hasta que él logra, dice, todo lo que él quiere. Entonces, es un proceso que toma tiempo. Y dice que si la pinta todavía, eso es otra técnica, entonces toma otro poquito más de tiempo. Así que imagínense, el proceso creativo de él es enorme. Wow, that's amazing. What does your child, your daughter, tell you about the masks?
They like, they see it, they give it a name, then
Yes.
because they are so used to see the masks here in house around all places, that in the beginning they really they were intrigued with the things that I do, but now it's normal. They see the mask and
Yeah, they are used to.
yeah.
Yeah, they are used to. They know what daddy likes. Wow, that's great. That's great. And the last question, Jao, um, the mask that we are going to fold today, that mask is so beautiful. I saw it and I don't know if I am wrong, but it looks a little bit not so complicated like the other masks. So that mask, what can you tell us about that mask that we are going to fold with you?
This is interesting mask because it's from a traditional base, you will see, and I guess it's the same that I made another live,
Mhm.
but it's the same base, but it's a completely different result. I guess I have here the other. I guess it's this one. It's the same base that this mask here, but
Wow.
the finish steps are different, are completely different. So the results are different. So this mask is the result of that exploration of working with this kind of simple bases
Mhm.
and to explore expressivity. In this case, I try to make a big eyes and some. It's kind of like you told me before that masks, wooden masks that you have here in Portugal also. It's called caretos.
Oh.
Uh, in the north of Portugal, they do a lot of this kind of wood and
Mhm.
wood masks, and this kind of inspiration for do these more simple masks.
Yeah.
And this kind of masks that I told you, they extrapolate the expressions of the features, like big eyes and big mouths. And
Mhm.
it's what I try to do with this mask was something like that,
Wow.
more simple, but
Mhm.
it was
Amazing.
something, yes.
That's great. Wow. Le pregunté a Joao que nos dijera algo sobre la máscara que vamos a plegar, la de los ojos grandes. Y él dice que para plegar esa máscara, él utilizó la misma base con la que nos enseñó, que parece un aviador. It looks like a pilot, something like that. That's what it comes to my mind when I see it. Yeah, look, I don't know why, but it looks like that. Parece un aviador. Dice él que con la misma base creó las dos máscaras, la que vamos a plegar, la de los ojos grandes y esa. Imagínense cómo una base puede ser utilizada de diferentes formas. O sea, es algo maravilloso.
Yes.
Ok, João, thank you
Something
so
that
much.
I always tell people when I teach these kind of masks and bases is I prefer to see how people, general public,
Yeah.
interprets the mask and make variations rather than see my design. It's
Oh,
always a challenge that I give in the hand. It's so now this is my mask. You have to do one variation.
that's lovely, that's beautiful. Dice Yao que algo que a él le gusta cuando está enseñando las máscaras, por ejemplo, es él muestra su máscara y él dice, ok, vamos a plegar esta. Esta es la base, esta es mi máscara, ahora ustedes hagan su máscara. Ustedes jueguen y las personas que están en los talleres de él comienzan a jugar y a agregar diseños y bueno, eso es lo que pueden hacer ustedes también el día de hoy. So you can do the same today. Thank you so much. It's so nice to be talking to you. Wow, it's a lot. Oh, talking about origami with the artist is the best. And
You lost
you are
time.
great. You say that you can talk a lot, and that's something lovely. Thank you so much, João.
Thank
So
you.
we are ready to fall with you. Okay, everybody prepare your paper, todos preparen su papel porque vamos a plegar en este momento la máscara, así que acuérdense lo que dijo él. Hagan sus
So I
propias
just have to
variaciones.
set this here. Let me
Okay,
see. So I'll just
don't worry, we wait for you. Preparen su papel. Get ready with your paper because right now he is going to teach us how to make that beautiful mask and use your imagination. Make your own variations. Yes? So he's teaching us how to create. What size of paper? You can use any size.
can use 15 by 15. This is a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you can see the paper.
Yeah.
Um, I can try with 15 by 15, I guess, but for the details, it's better
Yeah.
a bigger one.
Better that one.
When you yes, when you fold the base, it starts to shrink a little bit. So
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
let me
Eh,
say, let
pueden
me just
utilizar You can use that one. It's okay. It's okay. Pueden utilizar cualquier tipo de papel. Dice él que pueden hacerla con una hoja de 15 por 15, pero que él va a utilizar una hoja un poquito más grande para que ustedes puedan ver los detalles. Pero pueden ustedes variar el tamaño de la máscara. Eso no importa, ¿ok? Así que prepárense. João, I don't want to be clumsy folding, so I am just going to see you, and tomorrow you will see my work.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Let's start with the fish base. For the diagonals. For this model, I have two colored paper, so
Yeah.
if you can fold wherever you want it, but
Yeah,
it's better because in the end you can make a little bit of color change on the highs, so you can use this kind of paper.
Exactly.
So you can fold the diagonals.
Yes. Vamos a comenzar plegando la base de pez. Esa es la que vamos a comenzar. Comenzamos con las diagonales. Papel bifaz es recomendado para que tengan más detalle los ojos.
Okay, the other one also. Normally, I do this with a smaller paper, but just make sure that the base is the most aligned possible, because then you're gonna have some references.
Okay.
It's nice to be a little more precise.
Okay.
So let's fold the fish base.
Traten de ser precisos porque las líneas les van a servir de referencias. Así que sean precisos, sigan las líneas, háganlo bien para que no vayan a tener ningún inconveniente. Acuérdense, está plegando la base de pez en este momento. So people try to be accurate, okay?
Yeah, it's not necessary to be 100% accurate, but in the end, you can improve. So let's do the same on the other side.
The fish base. Wow. I never imagined a mask coming out from the fish base. That's wonderful.
I guess one for masks from every traditional base, I guess.
Wow, that's great. Imagínense, le dije que no me imaginaba una máscara que viniera de la base de pez. Y él me dice que él ha plegado una máscara de cada una de las bases tradicionales. Así que talento, eso se le llama talento. That is talent.
That's work. More.
Yeah, that's work also. But you know, when you do what you like, you are blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the.
There is a fish there. Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to work these 2 points here. Okay. So I'll start with the bottom. That is going to be the mouth. Okay. So you can see better. I will make one thing. I will fold only off of the mask.
Okay.
So you can see better the what I'm doing. So first we start to make to put this join these 2 points here, and we'll make a petal fold here. So we make some pre-creases here.
Okay.
Okay. Then this one also.
Vamos a hacer un plegado, un doblez de pétalo. Así que van a necesitar 2 pre-creases, 2 líneas. Así que vamos a hacer esas líneas hacia abajo y hacia arriba. Miren lo que está haciendo él.
Let's open and squash this. If you want, you can make 2 more pre-creases. I'll make these 2 also. So you can see this one and this one also. Okay.
Excellent.
So now you're gonna make the fold here.
Yes.
Okay.
Y ahí está el pétalo, así es. Wow, don't tell me, is that the eye?
No, no,
No.
it's not the eye. The eyes are on the points. This
Okay.
is the mouth.
Wow, the mouth. Le pregunté si ese era el ojito y me dijo que no, esa va a ser la boca.
You can make an eye like you make a nose and the mouth like this. Yes, but no, not
Wow.
the idea. So you have this petal here. Okay. Now you're going to fold this edge here to this line in the middle here.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't know if you see this here.
Yes.
Yes.
Vamos a plegar, miren, el borde izquierdo hacia la línea de en medio.
Okay. And the other side also.
Yes.
So now you're gonna join these two edges here in the middle.
Yes.
And make like this little flap here. So there is no way to do this correctly. If you want, you can work a little bit and add this flap inside of these two pockets here. But I will simplify a little bit the design. So you can just squash
and you
like
squash
this.
it up.
And this is the easiest way. You can work a little bit and hide everything inside. So, but for this tutorial, it's not necessary to go so further. So, and just make sure that you squash this triangle here. Okay.
Vamos a tener algo como un piquito y eso lo vamos finalmente a aplanar. Miren, y tenemos como un diamante.
And then we fold this triangle to the top.
To the top, yes. Overlapping the diamond, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. Eso es el resultado, miren. Perfecto.
This is the upper part of the lip. Now we're going to work this area here. So the next part, we'll bring this point here, not to the top, to this point, this vertex here, but we have to align these edges here with these 2 points, this and this. Okay.
Okay.
Just let me adjust a little bit the light.
Okay. Fíjense bien, cuando vamos a plegar esa parte, no lo vamos a alinear con la parte de arriba, sino que con los dos puntitos de este triángulo que podemos ver. Miren, ahí vamos a alinear justamente con los dos puntitos. Ahí los está mostrando él. Uno de ese lado y el otro de ese lado. Ok.
I will bring to the camera so you can see this point.
Casi clearly, yeah. No es hasta arriba, es hasta ahí nomás, hasta esos dos puntitos.
So you just have this point a little bit under the other flap that we fold. Okay.
Exacto.
Now from this point to this point, we fold a valley fold here, like this.
Okay. Ahora hacemos un pequeño valle.
Like this.
Exacto.
And you have this part, it will be the mouth.
Yes, it's the mouth, I can see it. Qué admirable.
Okay.
That's amazing. Miren qué increíble cómo va sacando la boca de eso y todo con una base de pez.
Okay.
Fantástico.
Now we're going to work this side here. That is going to be the nose.
Yes.
So for the nose, we just align this crease to the middle,
Ok.
like this.
En este momento estamos trabajando la nariz, así que vamos a alinear con la línea o el pliegue que tenemos de ese lado. Y eso va a ser la nariz. ¡Wow!
Okay, then we open and again we squash the shape. Okay, now we bring this flap to the side and we'll make a bisectors on this angle, or if you want this edge here to the middle again.
Exactly, yeah.
Like
The nose is going to be thin, right?
yes,
Yeah.
gonna make the nose a little bit thinner.
And you know, the nose caught my attention a lot when I saw it, when I saw that mask. The nose and the big eyes.
Yeah. So like this, and we have to do the same on the other side.
Okay.
Bring this to the side.
En los dos lados.
Do the same in this side.
De esa forma la nariz va a ser más delgadita.
Sí.
Joao, dinos algo en español.
Puedo decir las instrucciones si quieres, pero mi español no es muy bueno, pero
No, siga en inglés porque te sientes más
una
cómodo en
palabrita.
inglés. Pero me encanta escucharte en español también.
Sí. Bueno, well, we have the nose. Now we're gonna just work a little bit this point here.
Yes.
So these two folds are inside. Okay. So I'll rotate the model so you can see what I'm doing here.
Yes.
So the next step is to bring this point and make a triangle from this point here. Notice you have to open a little bit and make to put the triangle inside. Okay.
Ah, okay. Vamos
So
a meter el triangulito
if
adentro.
you like to look like this, you can leave it like this. But what I normally do is to
Put it inside, yeah.
Yeah, just make two more triangles, little triangles, from this point here to the middle.
Ah, okay.
And this will lock the nose. Okay.
Vamos a hacer dos triangulitos ahí y eso va a ser lo que va a cerrar la nariz.
You have to put all this
Inside.
this layer inside. Okay.
Ponemos todo adentro, miren.
Y ahora.
¡Ah! Then we have the nose and the mouth. Wow!
Yes. So this is the base. You can play if you want with these two flaps. For this mask that we are going to make today, we're going to make the big eyes.
Yes.
But you can play a lot with these 2 points. You can shape it. You can make a small eyes. I guess I had one with several eyes. I guess 3 eyes here. So you can play a lot with this. So next part, we're going to fold. We have a reference here. I don't know if you notice that it's this crease here.
Exactly. We have 2 lines up and 2 lines down in the bottom. Yeah.
We're going to fold a volley fold from this point. You notice that you have this reference here, and you go all to the edge of the paper.
Exactly. Following those lines. Yes.
Like this. And if you want, you can align these 2 edges here to make it more precise.
Yes.
Like this. Okay.
Wow.
Like this.
Yes.
We'll make the same on the other side.
Ahí seguimos ese punto de referencia, la línea del fondo, solamente la vamos a tirar larga.
You'll see when you fold, this will lock this flap, and it will make a. You notice the reference. It will be the paper. It will tell you that it doesn't go further than this. So this is the reference. You have also the line here inside, and you have to make it align it with this,
Exactly.
this edge
Y
here.
no pueden irse, no pueden pasarse de esa línea de abajo, que es la referencia. Tienen que alinearlo ahí y alinearlo con la parte de arriba, la parte triangular. Y
Now,
esa es la
we're going to
base.
fold.
Yao nos está diciendo que ahí ustedes pueden hacer los ojos de la forma que ustedes quieran. Así que traten de usar su creatividad y jugar un poquito.
Now
Wow.
we're going to fold this vertex here to the side. Notice you can make it align it with the top and the reference here for a better and clean mask. It's the middle. Okay. So when you fold this flap to the side, make sure that you align these two edges here and see this point here in the middle.
Yes.
That is our reference.
Okay.
You can play with the height, with the length of the height. You can make the height more to the side, but if you fold like this, you have specific references that we're going to use to fold and block the mask. Okay.
Yes.
But you can play however you want with this kind of dimension.
Exactly. Dos puntos importantes ahí. Vamos, cuando pleguemos esa pequeña como aletita, hay que alinearlo bien con la parte de arriba y con el centro. Y ahí ustedes pueden jugar con el tamaño del ojo. Ya van a ver, ahí ustedes van a ver cómo él va a formar el ojo. Así que ustedes pueden jugar. Y hacemos lo mismo del otro lado, ¿verdad?
The same on the other side. El mismo en este lado.
Sí.
Notice you have this reference here. So if you want to make
perfect, yeah.
more or less similar on the both sides, you have this reference here in the middle. Okay. So now I fold this one, and now it starts the swivel folds. Let's start a little swivel folds. So the first reference is this point here in the middle. You have to make a volley fold until this point, this intersection here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start. Just make more easier, you can hold these 2 points here, and with the finger, just push the layer to the side, and then squash this triangle. Okay.
Yes.
It's not easy to understand, but I'll do it again. So the reference is this intersection here and the middle. Okay. So if you...
Este es el punto de referencia que él está mostrando, porque ahí él va a hacer lo que es un swivel, pero no sé cómo se llama ese plegado en español, así que pongan atención.
Una rotación, algo así. Mira, if you hold these 2 points here, and if you push this to the side, you will align this edge here.
Yes.
Okay. And have the swivel fold done. Okay.
Ok. Fíjense bien cómo se alinean, quedan perfectamente alineados. Muy bien. Wow.
Now you just have to unlock. Okay. See here, the bottom part of the mouth.
Yes.
You have to unlock this part here and push this. This is a volley fold. You have to push it to the side and make it a mountain fold. Like this. Okay. And you open completely. So this is something like this. Sorry. This is inside. You have to push it and open to the side. Okay. So here you see you can make a cheek. Yes.
Sí.
Okay. You can work also with this kind of with this piece of paper and make a different kind of volume on the mask. So now you just have to reverse this this volley fold that is inside, and you just reverse it, and you make something like this. Okay, just when we have here a mountain fold, you make it a valley fold and vice versa. Okay, like that. Then you will rotate the model and just push this flap here and lock this to the back part of the model.
Yes.
Basically, you have done the face. You just have to make just adjustments here. That is to push the nose to the front.
Yes. To bring it to the front. Yeah.
And also the lip.
Oh,
That is
yes.
block it
Vamos a
inside.
sacar la nariz y el labio, miren.
Okay. Está. You have to open a little bit the model, then you close it again.
Wow. Lo abren y lo cierran otra vez. Y ya tienen la mitad de la máscara, miren. Está prácticamente terminada. Qué linda. Qué
We'll
linda.
go repeat everything here. So you fold, and now we make the swivel fold, the first swivel fold. That is this reference here, and this middle one.
Did you watch Harry Potter?
If I read?
Did you watch
No.
No.
Yes. I watched the movies, yes.
There
I
is
didn't
one
read
character whose name is Dobby.
Dobby,
yeah, Dobby. I don't know why, but he looks like Dobby. But Dobby has big ears, but it looks a little bit like Dobby, yeah.
Maybe for the eyes, because the eyes.
Yeah, because of the eyes. Oh my God, look. How magically, that's magic. How you have been taking all the elements of the face.
I unlock this part here and do the same that we made previous. Then notice you have a little lock here. You can just lock the model.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have to adjust the nose and
the mouth. Yes. Yeah. To bring them to the front. Yes.
And the mouth we have to open a little bit.
Qué linda, qué linda. That's so beautiful.
Everything is locked. And it stays locked like this. Yeah. Not finished yet. Just make a little bit adjustments here on this flap here. So if you want to make a little bit more precise,
yes,
just pull this flap to the side and make a little pinch here. Just to have these 2 points more or less aligned, this and this, and just make another little fold inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Vamos a meter esta esquinita para que el ojo quede como un diamante de esa parte, miren.
So inside we have something like this.
Eso es lo que tenemos, lo que queda en la parte de adentro, cuando ya lo han metido.
A simple way, it's just to you can fold this layer in half, and you see here it will form this triangle automatically. Then you push it to the side. Let's have this one. And in the back you just bring this tip here down, and you see that it will be locked on this point here.
Yes, it's going to be locked.
You'll push it down and to the top of the head.
Miren cómo se va a sacar la parte de atrás la máscara, sí. Yeah.
Now we have everything locked on the back side. Okay?
Yeah.
So here you can make the same. Push this layer to the side. Okay, push this to this down. Make this triangle. And push this again. The place. Look on the nose. Then on this part here, you just make the triangle.
Yeah. So
we have these blocks here, and pretty much we have the mess done. Okay, now if you want to shape it a little bit and open the, if you have a color change on the paper, you can bring this and make like a soft arch here, and it will open
de forma, miren. Y ahí para eso va a servir el papel bifaz, para que esté el cambio de color en el ojito. Miren, le van a dar un poquito de forma. Métanlo y lo levantan un poquito y miren qué linda, qué linda.
If you want to play a little bit more, you can make work with these points. You can make like this a face more larger. You can play a lot with this kind of bases.
Wow. That's so beautiful. Oh my God. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it today, but I'm not going to fold it. I'm going to fold them because I think I'm going to make at least two. They are beautiful. They are so beautiful. Wow. I am going to activate the comments again. So I'm going to turn on the comments and tell me, what do you think about this beautiful mask? This is beautiful. Wow. And the most important, they have to play with their imagination, right? Try to give their details, special details that are going to make the mask unique.
Yeah, you can play a lot with the nose and the eyes and the shape of the face. Also, you can make it more volumetric if you want. You can add some volume. You can play a lot with this base. You can push the nose and bring it to the. No, this is not the right paper to do this because it's very thin.
Yeah.
But with a stronger paper, you can shape it a little bit and wet fold it and so on.
Yeah. Somebody says incredible result. Thank you, João, for a wonderful mask. And greetings from Poland. Oh my God. Thank you so much, João. Wow, that mask is lovely and your technique is so amazing. I didn't get a fish base. How is he going to do this? It was amazing. It was genius.
Just a simple base, nothing more.
Look at somebody, Brent, he's from the US. He says that his mask looks like something related with Picasso. I can imagine, yes. Wow, that's great. Beautiful, beautiful mask. I am sorry for mispronouncing your name, João. Oh my God. Thank you so much for accepting the interview, for sharing your knowledge, your experience. Everything has been amazing. Congratulations. Your talent is massive.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this little time. It was fun. It's a long time that I didn't teach something live like this.
Online, yes. Can you do me a favor? Can you lift the mask? I want to take a picture of you with the mask. Okay, there we go. Let's see. That stay there. Yeah. Thank you so much, João. And I love all your work, but my favorite is that demon. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. I don't like demons, but he's gonna be my exception.
Okay.
Do you know the movie El laberinto del fauno?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
that?
Yes. Okay, there is a creature with an eye in the hand. Yes. When I was looking at your work, just that movie came to my mind. Yes. Yeah.
The kind of movies that they are also an inspiration for me because I like this kind of universe, like if you can say it like this.
I made a good association, yeah.
Y el
Eh,
del Toro es un realizador muy particular. Me gusta mucho.
ah, miren qué lindo habla español, João. Él habla español, él habla portugués,
Intento,
él habla
intento un
inglés,
poco, pero es...
políglota. Thank you so much for your time. That's something that is priceless. And especially because you are so natural and you are so kind and you share everything, all your experiences and your masks. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mariela. See you next time.
See you next time. Gracias a todos los que nos acompañaron. Por favor, plieguen sus máscaras. No se olviden de etiquetar a Joao, de etiquetarme a mí para que podamos ver sus máscaras. Cuídense y nos vemos en otro vivo, y el de hoy estuvo fascinante. Muchas gracias. Feliz noches, Yao. Gracias a
Gracias,
todos.
igualmente.
Bye
Chao.
bye.
Chao.
Oh my God.